very close friend, very cool guy, very kick-ass mustache. Let me bring to the stage, captain of all things that are good, Mr. Jesse Baltes!
That went on too long. I think we can all agree it was funny, maybe 5 seconds, then it's just weird. just uncomfortable. How are you guys doing? Look at us at the Tilted Kilt, drinking some beers and telling some jokes. I like this venue. This show, Mammoth Comedy, I Heart Thursday, just gets better and better and better. I like this venue very much because, I don't know if y'all can see it, there's a barricade right up front here, which is important because I'm a very good-looking guy, and the stage gets rushed pretty much every time I do a show. And I've done a lot of research, and apparently the only thing that keeps the groupies out is seatbelts. Just strap a seatbelt to another seatbelt 10 times, and I'll be safe, I'm sure. It's more of a deterrent than anything, I think. Because I imagine, I've been to the airport, does this just, yep, okay. All right. Should probably get someone to look into that. Everybody have a nice holiday? Good holiday? Yeah? I went home. St. Paul, Minnesota, saw my family. And it was an interesting holiday. My sister came out to me first and then to the rest of the family. And I don't know why that's funny. It was, the conversation was weird though, because she goes, hey, can we have an adult conversation? And my response was, well, I've had sex, which, that's not an appropriate response. Unless the question was, hey, have you had sex? There's no reason to say that to your own sister, ever, at any time. But she was like, okay, fine. And she said, she went on to say, I think I like girls more than I like guys. Yeah, I should explain, my sister went to the United States Naval Academy. She was the captain of the softball team. Also, she was super gay. Just exceptionally gay. I didn't know how to respond at all. She goes, did you hear me? I go, that's weird! Right? And I told my buddy about it too. I was like, oh, my sister came out. He goes, oh man, now you're going to be picturing her having sex with a girl. Are you picturing your sister having sex with a guy? And you just think like, that's what you do. You just check your email and picture your sister having sex with a guy. The answer is yes, that is what you do, by the way. I'm going to walk back here and casually drink some beer and look at my next joke. How do you like that? All right. Joe mentioned give it up for Joe. The funny thing is, there are 8 Joes on this show. I don't know which one you're clapping for. It's DeLulio, Motisi, Kilgab, doesn't matter. I do have a silly mustache. It's not waxed right now. If I wax it, it looks even more unattractive. And it's tricky to meet girls. It's not as easy as you think. Which is actually, by this point, it's a conversation piece. And people will come talk to you. And I should have by now figured out a way to parlay that into not crying myself to sleep. I haven't yet. But I do some dating. I dated this girl last year. And gentlemen, I need you to pay very close attention. She was an Australian burlesque dancer and circus performer. That is the correct response. Okay, let's try this again, because I feel like you're not hearing what I'm saying to you right now. Australian burlesque dancer and circus performer. Yes. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. She was great. There was some baggage, which I should have realized. Most notably was a history of cutting, which is fine. I'm okay. We're fine. There was a phase. We got over it. That's what we do. But her right forearm was just covered in scars. And we were out to dinner one night, nice date, and she caught me looking at her forearm. And she said, "Oh, I see you're looking at my scars." But I think I played it off pretty well because I just go, "Oh, I didn't know you were left-handed." Want to put some cheesecake? No? Okay. Good talk. She was great. She was a lot of fun. Although the end of the relationship just turned into like this weird science experiment. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you break up with an Australian girl, her life actually spirals out of control counterclockwise, which is... That's funnier than that. You didn't give it what it deserved. That's highbrow right there. No, it's too late. Fuck it. I live in the city. I drive in the city. Which is kind of awful because you're constantly getting tickets. But what really kills me is the towing. I got towed a couple weeks back, and they towed me to this really shady tow lot on like down in Sacramento, it's like the southwest side. It was weird, and so I had to go there to get my car. And I got there, and I had a little trouble finding the office originally because it was disguised as a double-wide trailer. But I found it. I cracked the code, and I got in there, and it was just filled with some very, very angry black women who hate me and everything I represent. and so I got in there, and I was already like, "Oh, this is not good." And I said, "Listen, my car was towed. I don't know why, but I'm here to pick it up." And the woman goes, "Okay, it's right here." She slid me a piece of paper that says G19. And I said, "Nope, I don't work here. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this means. If we're playing bingo, I'm not in the mood. I'd rather just get my car." She goes, No, everything's labeled. You just go outside, you find your car, come back in. I said, "Okay, sounds good." I walked out the door into sub-zero temperatures, and when I did that, I realized I never told her who I was or what car I was looking for. And I was like, chances are this does not end well for me. I wandered around for a while, couldn't find my car, went back inside. I said, "Listen, I can't find my car." She said, "Oh, did you look closely?" I don't even know what that means in this kind. I looked for my car. I didn't look inside of other cars. Is that something I should be doing at this point? So I sent a guy out with me, found the car, came back in, and I said, "Listen, I don't know why I was towed. I think it was a mistake. I'd like to set up a court date." She said, "All right, no problem." She went over to the computer, she printed something out, she slid it over, she said, "Sign right here." And I got out my pen, I was about to sign, and I realized there was a mistake. I said, "Oh, actually, my name is not Natalie Johnstone." And now she's pissed at me, because I'm an asshole, and this is my fault that this is happening. She got really pissed at me, and nice long pause, and she's thinking, troubleshooting, and I could see the wheels turning, and I knew she was going to say some ridiculous shit, and frankly, I was looking forward to it. I was like, "Say some nonsense to my face right now, please." So she looks at me, and she looks at this dot matrix printer that just spit out this nonsense, and she looks back at me, and she goes, "Oh, well, did you change your name?" Did I? What? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I had changed my name, I feel like the more direct question was, "Well, were you born with a vagina?" That's what we're getting to here. I don't know. And it was the thing that bothered me is she said it in such a condescending manner, like she was going to jog my memory on this, and I was just going to, "Oh, that's right. I feel like an idiot. I forgot about that time that I had my vagina turned inside out. Thank you for reminding me, angry woman at the DMV." I don't know. In the end, she just crossed out Natalie and wrote in Jesse, which I I feel if there's an order of operations, I feel like that comes before questioning my gender identity. She disagreed. It's the end of that joke. It's called Car Tow Angry Lady. Thank you. This is not an organized set. It's just me reading my notes and then telling jokes. I don't know how I'm doing on time. I got 2? All right. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, check this out. This is funny. Or not. Let's find out together. Okay, so I went home for the holidays, right? I saw my cousin. He's 13 now. And he's taken like drug awareness classes, sex ed classes. He's kind of like an adult, which is very weird to me. And we were talking. He was like, "Oh, you're doing stand-up comedy?" I said, "Yeah, it's pretty funny." He goes, "Hey, I wrote some jokes. You should tell them." And I said, "No way. That sounds like a shit idea." And he goes, No, they're really funny." I said, "Well, what are the jokes?" He goes, No, I don't want to tell you." He goes, "Check this out. I'll write them down, and when the moment is right, you'll know it." And I feel like the moment doesn't get a whole lot righter than this. So, you guys want to hear some jokes my cousin wrote? Okay, wait. Okay, hang on, let me find them. Wait. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got 3. You ready for this? Oh, this is a terrible idea. Okay, here we go. Do they teach penmanship anymore? Is that a thing? This is terrible. What do you call a marijuana cigarette that tells it like it is? I don't know. What? Blunt. That's right, a blunt. That's pretty good. Did you know he knew what a blunt is? This date just got more fun, right? Yeah, all right. Let's do another. Oh, God. What is a duck's favorite hard drug? Oh, that's close. It's crack cocaine. Those are similar. They're different, but they're similar. People get those mixed up. Crack cocaine. That's actually pretty funny. I should let him write for me more. All right, you want one more? Okay, here we go. What is a dog's favorite sex act? I would have guessed doggy style too. The paper just says anal fisting. Okay. He's adopted. I don't know if I mentioned that he's adopted. We're not related at all. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Joe DeLulio.
Jesse Baltes, everybody! Anal fisting. That's how you end the set. Right there. That's beautiful.